Good evening, good evening, good evening. Come into the J Spot, replacing your G Spot every Thursday from 6 to 7, giving you real relationship, real relationship drama with the best night of your life. Your host Jay and Simply E, hold on, get ready to enter the J Spot on IntellectualRadio.com.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome best night of your life. Woo! You have entered the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay. And sitting next to me, well, I don't know where this one at, but also sitting next to where this one is should be, we have huggable, handsome, smelling good, Alvin Lay. Hey, Alvin, how you doing?
You got what I want.
All right, come on.
Only you.
See, you always good for doing that. You good for just giving a little excerpt, and I'll be all up into it, ready to just rock and roll, and you just give a little snippet. I can't do that. But how you been doing?
I've been wonderful.
Good. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
No, I
How's
always got to
everything
stop
been
out and
going?
say what's happening. Busy.
You single? We want to get right into being nosy.
Ladies don't want me.
That's what they. I know that dude that's checking for you. She's been checking for you.
Ladies don't want me.
You just do her so wrong. I'm gonna speak on your behalf right now because I know that you would want me to put in a good word for you. She know who she is. Why you be doing her like that, Al?
Do her like what?
She been wanting you for like a whole year. She been crushing you all kinds of.
Anybody that wants my love has my love. Mm-hmm. There's no confusion in that.
I bet you she'll tag you and say that it's not true. Lies you up in here telling.
I promise you. You ask her, she will tell you. Mm-hmm. Anybody that want my love has it.
ML, you know who I'm talking about. Hit him up because he on here. He about to start talking. This is
Please
your chance to make
do.
your plea for your boo so you can get your boo down there because she been trying to get with her boo for over a year. So I'm going to intercede on your behalf tonight. So Alvin, we're going to hook you up with your boo. You know who she is. She not a mystery. She cute too. She's cute and professional.
The young lady you were talking about is beautiful. She's amazing. She is intelligent.
Great personality.
Yes.
Everything.
Yes.
Like, what more could a man want? I'm going to sell her today, sell her positive characteristics to hopefully make a successful love connection. Now, let me do this before he get in here because she always saying that I hooked up with somebody wrong, which I really did not. But, she blames that whole catastrophe on me. So I definitely have to redeem myself.
Wait, when you hook up with somebody?
You know what? It was a long time ago. And I really didn't hook them up. I was just like the middle person. But I would have never put them two together, because, I just would not have. And now it was just a whole ugly mess. And, E blames me still to this day. So we're going to try to do this up under her nose. So I'm going to hook you up without her knowing. And then, we have a successful relationship. And then I can kind of redeem myself. Because right now she just done been dragging my name all through the mud. Saying, I can't be hooking nobody up because I hooked her up with the wrong person. And that's not true. So I definitely want to redeem myself. So ML, if you are on this feed, you know who I'm talking about. Your boo right here. Holla at him. Ladies, listen, he's single. You say you're single and you ready to mingle, or you taking some me time. She hear y'all. Sorry, she outside the studio. Wait, so before she come on, let's hook you up real quick. So are you ready to mingle? Or are you just, you taking some me time?
No. I'm saving myself for a special someone.
Oh, do tell. Because we nosy in that too.
I don't have it yet.
Oh, darn it. Okay, well, how you know that your crush is not your special someone?
Whoever we talking about, that might be the person I'm talking about. All I'm saying is I'm saving myself for someone special.
Let me find out y'all low-key talking. Hey, Denise. Hey, Jamar. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Listen, you guys, please do me a favor. Go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. Guys, we're going to take a short musical break. And when we return, we're going to come into our first hot topic. You're listening to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time.
Has always been easy because it's true. Yeah. I would not believe if someone would have told me you would come along to repair my soul. Cause I was so in love, my heart had grown cold. So cold. You had good energy, exactly what I needed. You walked in my life and placed the joy where was needed. I don't mirage what I feel for you. Put that on God, girl, I'm loving you. Said it's easy to love you, easy to love you. Said it's easy to love you, easy to love you. Oh yeah. Loving you has always been easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you has always been wonderful. More than you'll ever know. We got good chemistry, go together like love said. The passion and can we show one another tops all the rest. The feelings I have for you, I ain't felt in so long. What we share together, baby, the bond is so strong. It's no facade of what I feel for you. Put that on God, I got love for you. Yeah, it's easy to love. Easy to love you. Said it's easy to love you. Easy to love you. Said it's easy to love you. Easy to love you. Said it's easy, so easy to love you. Easy to love you. Loving you has always been easy 'cause you're beautiful. Loving you, yeah, is what I search my life to do. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Welcome back to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are an iHeart station. I'm your host, Jay. And sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, instigating, sizzling, sexy, simply E. Hey, E, author. Actress, businesswoman, playwright,
but all the titles on it she wants to.
Sex kid.
Yeah, you can do it.
Author of this magnificent.
Ain't even gonna work. Ain't gonna work.
My co-host, man, this is my right side right here.
Yeah, boy. I know she must sleep on the left side. Then that's what that tell me. Hey,
how you doing, E?
I'm wet. Don't listen, boy.
You wet?
I am.
I miss so much when I'm gone.
I know.
Now, sitting next to sizzling, sexy, simply E, we have huggable, handsome, smelling good, Alvin Lay. He's on the market, ladies. He's yours for the taking. So it's my
these
mission.
ladies don't want these problems.
It's my mission to hook Alvin up before he leave up out of here today. So you all hit him up. Alvin, give him your tag so they think. Wait, but it's one special person he did say that he's saving himself for. So she knows who she is. Girl, you better get him before they start tagging at him before the end of this show. You better get him.
I don't know you yet. I don't know you yet. So if you know who you are, it'll be a blessing.
1-800 call Sex Daddy.
Oh, you can hit me on Instagram at Lay Alvin.
Lay it down, lay it down.
Okay.
You know how that go.
You can hit me on Facebook at Alvin Lay.
He lay it down. He laid a part. He laid a part.
Well, while you reaching Alvin on all the Lay channels, please follow us and like our page, our Facebook page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. The song that you were listening to during our break was called Easy to Love You by Shaun White.
Yes.
That's Sean. Last name is White, Wyte. Follow him on Facebook, Instagram, all that. He's at I am Shaun White. And, hook him up, you guys. He is really, really talented. Now, some people need all that extra music and the soundboards and. Not Sean. Sean is a singer, okay? Sean is a singer, so you have to definitely support his project. He's definitely been making his rounds, so look up, follow him, hit him up, and find out where he is next. And man, download his single, and the album is available on all platforms where you can download and stream your music. Now you all listen. Okay, we need your help. We're asking everybody that can will donate $1 to the J Spot Cash App. We are trying to help as many people as we can. No, let me take that back. We're trying to help as many active members and participants of the J Spot, Grown and Sexy Conversations with Jay, Simply E, your page. We're trying to help anybody that's supporting us. We're trying to give it back. So we're asking if you can donate $1 to the J Spot Cash App, and that's the $ the J Spot 2018. Now, here's the thing: if donating $1 causes you to think that I need your dollar, personally need your dollar, because I try to be professional as much as possible, but somebody asked me and I left it on there. Did I need them? I'm like, do you know how many jobs I got?
She's Jamaican. She got 20 jobs. Okay, she don't sleep, man. Okay, she don't sleep.
And it's so like you a whole grown, you a whole grown dude, and $1 was scaring.
Dude,
I said a whole grown dude, and $1 was scaring you. So like,
he cheap, cheap ass. When Barbie broke.
So what I'm saying is, listen, we're trying to. And I simply told him, you must don't follow what we do, because if I wanted to ask for some money, listen, I got a mama and I got friends and other people. I don't have to do it on social media. So we're definitely trying. We're definitely trying to get this money together so that we can bless a few people. School is coming back. We want to definitely, if we can get some book bags, we're trying to be a blessing. That's all we're trying to do. So again, if you care to help us to be a blessing to somebody, please donate $1 to the Cash App. We'll have it posted in the feed if you choose to do it. If not, that's fine too. We're going to get it. We're going to bless some people anyway. So it may be you. So it's like, if $1 causes you to be skeptical, I'm like, man, I done wasted. Let me tell you.
Listen, y'all done wasted dollars on these condoms that y'all ass ain't using. With all these little bastards y'all done spit out all over the whole world and stuff. I ain't seen these little bastards. A couple of bastards keep on breaking my man's window and stuff. These little bastards. We found a brick this morning. I'm gonna find a brick and bust that.
Oh, somebody broke
another window.
Oh wow. Well, again, you guys, we'll appreciate.
Whoa.
Might be a jealous ex or somebody.
Slow down. Please forgive me because I haven't been around in a while. So there's another man.
Who is the same one?
Which one is I don't know which one the same one is. We don't want to start no trouble. But there's a man. And there's been bricks thrown through his window.
He bought a new property in a rough area.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna fly. That's not gonna work. You guys, so please again, donate $1. And for those that have, it's been a lot of people that have donated already. Thank you guys so much for your support. The people that are the recipients of the blessings from us, they will make a video to let you know where your money has went so that you can know, listen, what we doing, it ain't, we ain't, listen, because I'm still drinking my coffee before y'all even gave $1. So, it's a cup of coffee, $1. You see this? Just bypass one day and just donate $1. That's it. That's all we ask for is $1. Now you all listen. Let me go ahead on and get these. Okay. Speaking of coffee, would it be okay for the first date to be at a coffee shop? Would you go? And Alvin, as a man, would you plan a first date at a coffee shop?
I would have to plan something around it other than just showing up at a coffee shop.
Okay. What about you, E?
To meet you, when I met my guy, we met at the coffee shop and we was there for like, oh my God, I want to say like 3 hours at a coffee shop, like literally just talking for 3 hours on a Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, Facebook, what do you all think? Coffee shop for a first date, is that a good place to meet, or is that do you look at that as being cheap? I mean, did you look at that as being cheap, or did you just look at it as, you know what, we're just going to meet and, let's just see if we click, and if we click, then we can, plan something else, and if not,
we just went and met, and then after, excuse me, because I was hungry. Big girl hungry, okay? I ain't get this big from looking at food, okay?
We should have had a whole platter of food right here.
Hello?
But, you just came through and chips.
Okay, yeah. But no, we met online, because you know how I love the online dating and stuff. and then we talked and everything, and then I just happened to be in the city one day, and I was like, you know what, I wanna meet you. And so he was like, okay, well, I get off at a certain time, and I was like, I'll be passing by this way. Let's meet up at the local coffee shop. It's okay. And I didn't expect it to be 3 hours, but it turned into 3 hours of us sitting down, talking, enjoying coffee and stuff, and just talking for 3 hours straight.
Was that a date?
That was a date, though.
It wasn't a date. It was a meetup. And then our first date, it's funny. I met his family first. So that wasn't even a day. I spent all day with his family. And literally, when I say all day, from like 11 o'clock to 11 o'clock that night. And then the official first date, we went to go see, I love the Christmas lights and everything and holiday season.
Oh, that's romantic.
So we went out to Michigan City and we walked, trying to be cute. So it was snow on the ground. He had his little cute, nice leather boots on and stuff, and a little thin jacket, trying to be cute in this Chicago.
You regretted that.
He was cold. I was warm. I was dressed for the season, 'tis the season. We went out to there, and we went and walked the lights and everything, and in the park out there. I think it's a zoo, actually. And then afterwards, we went to an Italian restaurant, because he loves Italian food. Went to an Italian restaurant, ate dinner and everything, talked some more, and then he, took me home. So,
and that's how you like the talking, when you're in position to really talk to somebody. Like first dates, as far as like going to the movies, you really don't get a chance to talk and see if a person is on some bull junk or not, or if you even want to proceed to a second date, or if you want the evening to even go further, because you're just focused on a movie. So I think that, like, for the young coming up, that was high school good stuff. We gonna go to the movies and see Jason Lyric.
If you do go to the movies, I think
seeing that Jason Lyric though.
Man. Jason Lyric come out?
No, I'm saying, but back then, going to see Jason Lyric and
everybody
that
was having sex. That's why all these little bastards
right, and that field scene, baby.
That field scene. You saw the hair
got pregnant through the screen just watching. You like, what?
Yes.
Alan Payne, you doing what?
I said, Alan Williams, he got a nice body too. Hey, Alan.
Ooh-wee.
But but I had one of my first dates that I did have with ex of mine was to the movies, and he came all the way out. I told him I believe it's Shiver. He came all the way out there to the boonies, picked me up, took me to another boony area where I wanted to go to. The movies wasn't, they weren't ready yet. The only one I really, they didn't even really have anything good to see, but I was like interested in one, but it wasn't ready yet. So he took me to the Crab House. We had some drinks. We talked and everything. So we had great appetizers and stuff at the Crab House. And then the movie was ready. We went across, went to go see a movie he went to sleep on. It was interesting. It was Scully. I love Scully, So it's about this airplane pilot who landed the plane into the Hudson in New York.
Honestly, I ain't even gonna be able to watch that. The way my anxiety set up. Listen, I need a pill already just to get on the plane.
But it was really good. And then afterwards, we went to another restaurant, had dinner and everything, talked some more, and then he brought me home, walked me to my front door and everything. And he was like, okay, he wanted a kiss. I was like, I'm trying to give him a little peck. He was like, no, those lips. No, I need more than a peck.
Like, I'm going all the way.
He was like, I want a real kiss. I was like, oh, okay. And it was a nice first date, So
for a kiss for a first date, how deep of a kiss should you give? Like for a first date, should it just be a peck, or it's like if we kiss and we may as well go ahead and kiss?
In. Like the coffee house, meet up. When we finally ended the coffee house thing, we hugged and we tried to do a little just peck routine, but I was like, you know what? It is what it is. Hell,
we just already
and we kissed.
Have you ever gave somebody a peck?
Me?
Yeah.
I have. I give you a peck. I don't like your ass. As a matter of fact, if I give you a peck,
because your lips
my
are almost
lips,
big
baby.
As mine,
hello.
And my lips don't function that way.
I do. I've done the peck.
I kiss different.
Or I'll do that church hug.
The church hug, yeah.
It was so nice, And if I really don't like you, you probably gonna get the church hug. Thank you so much, and I'm gonna go.
I'm real particular about hugging.
I don't even do church hug. If I'm a hug you, I'm a love on you. Period.
But see, some people come in so fast for a hug before you know it. It's like you're already
got pregnant.
Right.
I
really don't like. I don't like.
Come here.
I think I feel something. You feel it poking. You think it's that next song. I can see you inside. Ooh, girl, I like it.
Right, you have been violated in a hug. You like, okay, wait a minute. Was this a hug or did you live out some type of sick, twisted fantasy?
They did. They lived out that fantasy just all on you. You got that cold, creepy thing just slapping on your leg.
See, no, and that's why I don't like, unless I invite you like into my space, like I'm really, really, really particular about my space. Like I don't
invited. They coming to the J spot. They coming.
No, please stay where you are until you
lay down the pipe and coming to the J spot. I'm gonna watch this show. Yeah.
No, and it's like the hugs. It's like I had one person like they tried to pull me in for a hug. I'm like, are you trying to mesh my thigh, see your chest? And that's when I said, you know what? I'm not gonna be able to do this because I'm gonna mess around and be wearing an orange jumpsuit because you clearly don't know. Like I really value my space and I don't like creepy crap, and it really just takes me to a whole different level. So no. But that kissing. That peck, I don't, I'm real. I love to kiss first. Let me just say that. But I can't kiss anybody.
No, I can't kiss anybody. I'd be like, oh my God.
What was your first kiss like with your guy?
It was hot. Because kissing is like a really good chemistry. Like, and if I swear, I'm like, you know what? Kissing is just like right there. Like, and it's like you either have
it or you don't.
You can't force it.
Man.
You cannot force it. But it was this one guy. I'm just like, I know you don't think that I'm like, cool dude, very cool dude. I'm just not about to go there with you. I personally can't. Somebody is going to appreciate the condition that your mouth is in. I just can't. I just can't.
What do you mean condition?
It was jacked up.
Oral.
I had seaweed up in it.
Right. I'm very big on oral hygiene.
If you water it,
you know what? I don't know, but I wasn't trying to figure that out. But I'm just like, I was so good at this Matrix thing. I'm like, boy, he come. I'm like, oh, I'm like, excuse me. Go ahead, let out an old cougher's, a smoker's cough. So now you don't nobody want to kiss following that up. You
got something that'll be like, I take it for the gusto. I'll be like,
like you choking here, you need some water.
Tracy Morgan said, if you don't die, you ain't really want it.
No,
I don't. Your life, you ain't really want it.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want it. And that was like, it was just so, it was creepy.
I remember I met up this guy. Oh God, see this commercial going on, and then this jacked up teeth. What she talking about? They all these jacked up teeth. But I met a guy, like I said, handsome, nice.
I'm thinking about
body.
doing braces.
And beautiful car. He had a beautiful car, nice body, not good, great job. And then I'm wondering why he has some nice sized lips. So I'm like, okay, cool. He could be kissable. And we had our coffee and everything. And then he wanted to walked all around and everything. And then he laughed. I cracked the joke and he finally laughed and I got to see all his teeth and they didn't exist. So I called it a day. He was like, "Oh, sweetie, no, baby, no, don't call me baby. You can call it Dennis, dude. Don't call me baby.
Please, somebody help us.
Your hygiene, your teeth. I'm sorry, dude. You can stop by the store and get some fake teeth. So I don't know.
I mean, and don't invest in material things like if your health is not together, because like your oral health is really important, because it's like if you don't have your oral health together, then
you can't give us no oral. Marriage is what it is. You ain't giving us no head, and you got your mouth all jacked the hell up. You gonna get it? They're
gonna get an infection all up in that hoo-ha, and it's just really.
They gonna put something up in your monkey. I mean, your wonky wonk, and that little one eye Willie. They're gonna put something up in there. You gonna be like, wait a minute, that wasn't there before. Wait, get your mouth. Let me check your teeth. Why is that green and that one's blue? What the heck?
Oh no, green and blue.
I still got to check off a no teeth situation off my bucket list.
You just use a tramp. Use a tramp.
No. You have bucket list. You don't want to live this life without experiencing everything.
Use a tramp.
So what you trying to do with your teeth?
He want to gum it. He wants somebody to gum his his wonky wonk. His one eye Willie.
I just want to know the experience.
Hey, listen, I give you referrals. Listen, you right here in this west side. Listen, all up and down. Listen, by that viaduct right there on Carson.
They gonna pull it out.
Right.
I watched Pimps Up, Hoes Down, and she was west side. She pulled out them teeth, and she just was going. And
I saw one. She was walking butt stark naked. I'm just like, listen. I'm like, look, it's too early for this.
Too much competition now.
Won't you put some clothes?
Competition.
I'm like, we can't do this.
Competition. Now everybody dressing like hoes, so now the hoes got an issue, so they just got to get naked with it. You just got to get naked sometimes with it.
So now listen, we've done the coffee and everything for the first date. Mm-hmm. Now we're sliding on into the evening. Mm-hmm. Does having sex on the first date ruin the chance of a relationship?
No.
Why not? Facebook, let us know. Sex on the first date, does that ruin the chances of a relationship? E, what about you?
Sex does not a relationship make.
Say what?
Sex does not a relationship make.
What? Whoa, where you getting from that? Whoa, what?
A relationship is not built off of sex.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Off some good head. That's what it's good off.
So then why have sex on the first date? Like, why you can't just continue to get to know each other and have more?
You had to get more.
3-hour conversations and things like that.
It's going to be 3 hours sometimes. We connected.
Your yin and your yang.
You're yinging that like this.
You connected on a level outside of any scope, any conversation.
See, that's some bull junk right there. I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's what we do.
I got it. That's some bull junkie right there.
As long as you don't check out.
Sometimes I feel like
what's going on.
How do you stay in tune with what's going on?
You
stay into it.
Stay as present as you allowed to.
Yes. Sometimes my best just ain't good enough.
So, sex on the first date, yes or no?
Crazy.
All first dates,
no.
like if you feeling okay, so
no. I mean, it's not a requirement. It's not it's not a part of the date.
I gotta be a Debbie Downer real quick. I want to send out condolences to Mr. Forrest McWhorter and Valerie Lyons. Valerie lost her mom the other day. Forrest's grandmom. Forrest is on the feed.
Prayers, love, hugs,
so we love you. Forrest love you so much. So sending out you all some condolences and love from the J Spot. Love you so much.
Yes, we do. Now, please, next time you got to give me a one, because now we can't be filthy and then be sad.
Filthy.
Okay, let me just get back. Let me get back.
You can.
So,
on the first day.
Sex on the first. So, is it advised? Like, is that going to, if a person says, you know what, no, I don't want to have sex on the first date, and you really want to do it, is that going to kill
go home and jack off.
Your yourself wanting to be in a relationship with them?
No, like, okay, I remember this. When you're younger, you're not thinking right. You think that, okay, well, we probably going to wind up doing it or whatever. So I had first day, wonderful. We went to the north side. We had dinner, Indian restaurant or Mediterranean restaurant rather. Went out afterwards downtown and got back home. And I was wound up spending the night at his house. And I was like, oh gosh, well, I know you're going to want to do it. And he did. He was like, I just want to hold you.
Shout out for the cuddling. See, those cuddle buddies will definitely. So, did you all get in a relationship, or was he just a cuddle buddy?
We wound up getting a relationship. Hey, sexy virgin, that's my mama.
Hey, Mama Virgin. Oh, jeez, we gotta act right.
I get it from my mom. Right. I get that honestly. No, we ain't got to act right. Trust.
Well, we got Denise. She's saying it's not even a date thing. Oh, Mama Virgin saying I agree with you. Hey, Boris, he's saying thank you for the condolences. Yes. You all listen, sex on the first date, is it gonna make it or break it? Because here's the thing, it's like if it's not gonna make the date, then or make the relationship, what's the purpose in doing it? Like, why
you just maybe it's been a long time.
Have you ever had sex?
Yeah.
That's like the craziest question.
Yeah,
she had sex.
Yeah, she got a child. No, he blew in my ear, and then I had my son 8.5 months later. He like,
that's how it starts.
Right, just blowing in the ear. That was back though, whisper all them lines, sweet nothings, and then like R. Kelly said, keep it on the down low. You a lie.
That's why.
Because I missed my period the next month, and then here it is, 21 years later. It is no longer on the down low. You know what I'm saying? So all this false advertising and stuff, get with the program. But no, it's like I think that you should hold out as long as you can and get to know the person.
You know what? I did that too.
What are you gonna learn about the person unless they crazy?
Yeah. And good sex will make you not see that they crazy.
Good
sex will make you turn a blind eye to a whole lot of different personality dysfunctions and characteristics. Having that good sex that hoo-ha put on you, it'll have you, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead on this.
Yeah, but that's when you were a kid.
No.
Good
it's
boy, that girl.
Grown
good sex. Have
still,
you stalking people?
Women still falling for it. Good grown folks still falling for it. Good sex is good sex.
The ladies in the J Spot audience are of an adult age. They grown, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah. Ladies, I'm assuming that you've had sex, and I'm assuming you of a certain adult age where you've been through an experiences where you learned things. Can you tell me when was the last time you had sex that made you let go of the serious bills and other situations that you have going on?
We have Linda Henderson. She's saying that's right. That's right. Good sex will just make you do
crazy.
All kinds of things because it's like you're connecting with that person, like
that woo-wee.
Like. And especially like I don't know if it's different for like one night stands. Is there a connection with that type of sex? I don't know.
I only been with two people, so I wouldn't even
I've never had a one night stand.
Mom, what you think? Good sex to drive you crazy, don't it? Because boy, I tell you, you put my arm and my daddy, he gone, but you put them two on the dang phone, them two freaks right there. Boy, they tell you some things. Ooh.
Does good so Facebook answer this for me? Does good sex cause you to do things that you would not ordinarily do?
He said a hot mess.
Such as what we're going to talk about when we come back. Pegging.
Put it in the booty.
You guys, you're listening to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families one conversation at a time. Hey, you guys.
You're melting all over me as my motion stimulate and our organs masturbate. See, girl, you're a tall glass of water, kept at 31 degrees. My waist paralyzed by your need. My sweat begins to trickle, liquefying your solid essence. My 98 Fahrenheit rises as my oral fluids baptizes your body. Suddenly, you're the cool queen who turns into the hottie. Baby, you're melt. Baby, you melt like chocolate candy held tight within the palm gasping for air, breathing hard before it becomes creamy. Real hot, steamy, baby, you're melting. Baby, you melt like pineapple snowballs on a hot summer's day as I suck your juicy flavor and you refresh my flesh, sending chills to my brain, a slight tinge of pain. You liquefy like humid air, turn to rain. Baby, you're melting. My thrust is accelerating. My back is agitated by your razor sharp nails. Our body burns through the friction, so as we smoke, I inhale. Baby, you're melting. Baby, you're melting. Baby, you're melting. Baby, baby, you melted. You melted all over me like warm butter on hot toast. So I toast, holding my glass high. I propose a toast to you, the one who was so cool. When I looked at you, you made my eyelids turn blue, like the ice that keeps my drinks cool, but no longer, 'cause baby, you melted.
Welcome back to the J Spot, where we are strengthening relationships and families, one conversation at a time on IntellectualRadio.com. We are at iHeart Station. I'm your host, Jay. And sitting next to me, we have my co-host, my partner in crime, sizzling, sexy, simply author, actress, businesswoman, playwright, sex kitten. Hey, E, how you doing tonight?
I'm well. I have to give a shout out to my friend, my client, Mickey Riley. Mickey Riley will be speaking at the Essence Festival this year. Her book, Fabulous 40 and Over Group, and her accessories. Man, I'm just so proud of Mickey. She's doing some awesome things. And I also gotta do a reminder for our play, Finding Deborah. We are doing a casting call this Saturday at 9:30. I was about to say 9 a.m. Everybody gonna be there like the welfare line. 9:30 at 95th and hosted at the Carter G. Woodson Library. So make sure you come there 9:30 this Saturday at the Carter G. Woodson Library. We are casting for 6 parts. So please come prepared. Please bring your resume, your headshot, and please be able to do a live reading for us.
I don't have none of that, but I could do a live reading. I could show up.
You could show up.
I can be somebody.
You're gonna be somebody. I am somebody.
Well, the handsome voice and face that you're seeing and hearing is huggable, smelling good, handsome Alvin Lay. Hey, Alvin, how you doing?
It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a song, something. I lost it.
Listen, see, this is where we go wrong at. You know, you gotta just step two, a beat to step two. That's what it was. Step two.
Yeah.
Step two. Thank you so much for joining us
My
tonight.
apologies to the God Rocky.
Yeah. You guys, please do me a favor. Go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Also follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all 3. Listen, you guys, we're asking if you can and will, those that can and will, please donate $1, $1 to the J Spot, our cash app at the J Spot. What we're trying to do is we're striving to be a blessing to active members of the J Spot, Grown and Sexy Conversations with Jay, Pillow Talk with Jay, as well as Simply E's Corner. We're trying to be a blessing to those people that support us. You support us, we want to do something in return and support you back. So we're asking for $1, you all. If you can do it, great. If you can't, that's fine as well. We want to thank everybody that has donated and supported thus far. We really appreciate it. It is not taken lightly. So thank you to everybody that has donated. Again, we're looking to collect all the way up until June 30th. And then we're going to choose 3 active members somebody outside of E and myself will choose 3 people, and then that's how we'll divvy up whatever we've collected thus far. If we're able to do more, we look forward to doing more. But thus far, we're looking to be a blessing to at least about 3 people, or as many people as we can. But thus far, the number is 3. 3. That's what I'm feeling in my spirit. That's what I'm. Ooh, girl. 3 shots, because that's what you said. 3 shots in the coffee.
Yes, we're doing shots today. Shots
of espresso. Let me just clean it up, because listen, you say shot. The whole place just going to uproar. But you guys, again, thank you so much for everything. Please go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all 3.
This Facebook, baby.
Go ahead, read some comments. What are they saying?
Miss Linda Henderson says, minister to my spirit first. Then she says, listen to his excuses for not handling important business. That's what good dingling can do to you. Have you just stuck listening to all this bull? And then Mr. Jamal Metzler, he is hilarious. I love Jamal. It depends on the person. 2 people can have good sex on, and one or both won't want the relationship past that. Now, when you actually feeling somebody combined with good sex, you will find your comparison, your decisions. You're compromising your decisions. And then Barbara Sell says, believing his lies even when you know he lying. Boy, listen. And then Jamal says, once again, spending more money than you expected. I bet you spend more money.
Yes. See, that's the side effects of that good sex. It just have you not thinking correctly, and you're just, woo. But you know what? Some people say, if that sex is good, I don't even want to be right. Like, if it's wrong, listen, just let me go ahead on and be wrong for this season. Because would it last always? I don't know. That can last for a couple of years.
They got these blue pills nowadays. That'll get it up. They got all these looks. You listen to the radio commercials in the middle of the night. You listen to all those extensors, and they got the pump. And then they got, the doctors now to give you got a little small thing that don't work. I know who you watching on TV, lady. Go on, get that, surgery. Insurance pay for it now. The Blue Cross Blue Shield pay for it. They sure will.
So now you all listen. The next hot topic. And I'm going to ask the question, and then I'll let E explain what it actually means. Can you respect your man the same way after pegging him? Yeah. E, let everybody know what exactly is pegging.
Pegging is, if you're a woman, you ready for this, Alan? I'm going to insert this big old penis inside your booty. And you put a strap on on your man. Because your man asks you. Now, and I've experienced this. Your man asks you to put, I've experienced putting the strap on. But your man, I poked him. No, I ain't poked him in the booty. I put a toy in his butt. But your man asks you, can you, poke him in the butt and stuff? Can you, respect him afterwards? Would you be able to respect that dude if your boy was like, man, gee, I tried something new and different with my girl. And you're like, what you try? Man, it was a really great orgasm. What you try? I asked her, to just put a toy up in my butt, and we was doing, man, my stuff got rock hard. You should try it.
First off, I'd like to say that I fully support the LGBTQ community.
This is Gay Pride Month.
Yeah, shout out.
But I don't make you gay.
Right, but does that have...
Whoa. I just wanted to get that out the way.
Yeah.
For me personally, it has nothing to do with respect. You are who you are. What you like to do in the confines of your bedroom with your lady, yourself, and a strap on.
Can I peg you?
No.
Why not?
No.
I love you.
Right, but this
is something I really want you to
now here's the thing. No. This has nothing to do with LGBTQ. This has nothing to do with that. This is
you really don't know what people are into. You don't
listen. You need to let me know.
Again. Just now, it is now being viewed as being okay for men to come out of whatever proverbial closet.
I don't care what closet you in. You better let me know that you in the closet.
Again, I have no
problem. He came out the closet and they didn't kill him.
With the thing with what you like. Now,
I have a problem with it. Because if we're together and you asking me, listen, don't go turning out to be no Bill. All the time it was Bill.
But you said a few years ago that if I gotta ask him out on a date. If I gotta pay the bills, that means that I must bump you. I must screw you.
Right.
So
I didn't ask him on no date. So if I asked him on a date, then I'd expect all of that.
Would you say inside the confines of your relationship, you're a sexually free person?
Yeah.
Are you of an exploring nature? I'm not talking about you. We already know what you
down. Really? No, listen. It's certain. Now, wait a minute. It's certain things.
Are you sexually free inside the confines of your relationship?
Being sexually free versus doing things that would make your mate or your spouse question your sexuality. Those are two different things. What y'all say? Certain things will make. If you want to rock with dudes, rock with the dude. But
it has nothing. It has nothing to do with.
If you want somebody knocking on your back door,
you got and you got long
pretty
big
hands,
old fingers
right?
too.
See what I'm
so
saying?
If they was like about this thick and long like that, that's a good 12 inches right there. And they want to stick that up in your booty hole just to try something. Because the prostate, you let the doctor do it. You let the doctor do it.
Hold on.
Let the doctor do it.
No.
Wait, what is that?
We sit, me and the doctor, he sit on his side of the room, I sit on mine, we have a conversation.
Felton Barber said, hell no. Jamar Mesker said, oh, hell no. That's no touch zone, no finger, no nothing. Boring. Oh my God. BL Max said, now what in the haberdashery and hemoglobin is going on here? I've been practicing. And then Denise said, I came back on the strap on. Yes, you came back in on the strap on.
So listen, here's the thing, like, to me, it's certain things that will make you question somebody's sexuality. If you have some behavior that will make me question,
it's not my job to question what somebody.
If we laying down in the bed together, yes, it's gonna make me question your sexuality.
You know, when we did, you know, he was like, because I like watching my little white boy movies. That's the funniest stuff. White boy movies have me laughing. And then watch the white boy movie, and the dude was like, you know, tickle the prostrate, milk your prostrate. I said, oh, I wonder if he'll let me try this, you know. And he was like, I want you to be as freaky as you want to be. Really? The horns came up that day. And I was like, I do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. Really? So I could stick a toy. He was like, baby, whatever you want to do. Really? And it got, and like he had a monstrosity of a ding-a-ling. Oh, Jesus.
Whoa, hold on. Time out. Flag on the play. Flag on the play. So are you saying that you two had a conversation and then you so happened to be in the store one day and it brought up the discussion that you previously had and say, hey, you know, we should probably invest in this.
We was on the phone. I already had me, you know, I got a whole arsenal of toys.
But you said he had.
Yeah, he didn't have what's called. I asked him because I was watching my white boy movie. Watch Road Trip, it's funny. Watching white boy movie, and I was like, well, could I milk your prostate? He was like, you can do whatever you want to do. I said, I could be as freaky as you can be as freaky as you want to be. Really? I said, okay. So when he came back up, you know, like I say, he got a foot long, you know, a little bigger than a foot long, and it's thick. And so,
wait, who had it?
The dude, like that was his team. That's what he's born with. That's what he was born with.
Okay.
He was born with that, but it didn't get rock hard with me. So I was like, okay, it got like mediocre. It's like this water bottle. You see how it's full, but you can still squeeze it, you know. So then when I stuck that day, the bullet, I keep on telling you about this story. This bullet got 13 levels. I can only take it to level number 3. Now, level number 5, I feel like it's getting you back, right? It's really doing it to you. So I put it in. It slid right on in. It just slid. It wasn't even no fuck. I ain't need no lubrication, nothing. It just slid right on in there. I said, oh, this is gonna be fun. And so I turned it to 15. Oh man, that stuff shot all across the room. It was brick hard. I was jealous because I couldn't get it brick hard, but this toy.
So now did that make you
out
question?
With his behind,
right? Because see that would make you question their sexuality. And like I say, if you like it like that,
did you question?
Rock out.
I questioned him, and then I dumped it. He got mad.
And questioning him, what was his answers or his outcome?
I just was like,
right, it's some things you just.
I was like, oh, he was like that bull, the lie. I never tried it before. You was a lie. That loose booty right there. You was a lie. Somebody been up in that booty. Somebody went up in there too easy. You know, when you try to stick a finger, something stuck up. You try to stick a finger, your booty like, whoa,
wait. Flag on the play.
Okay.
Flag on the play.
All right.
So Hello, Julius. It's Hello, Jay. It's Julius. Oh, Julius.
So listen. So it's like
I've shared my experience with that.
No, you haven't.
So
you don't remember.
You've
You know, I don't get to come around anymore. You know.
It suited up a little bit. You want to let me toot up a little? Toot that thing, mommy.
Do I look like I toot anything?
But see, it ain't nothing wrong with it. We just
hold on.
Black belt in martial arts.
No,
My thing is, listen, you can do the hoochie coochie with whoever you want to, however you want to. Just if I'm involved in the equation, it's certain things that I just would like to know, and I just want to know if you want traffic,
What if you want a little traffic?
But that's fine. But are you of an exploratory nature inside of your relationship?
I'm an exploratory nature inside of my cup of coffee. That's about the only thing I'm going to explore.
Not exploring.
What if he wants? What if he wants?
He wants the exact same.
He wants you to eat his groceries. He ate your groceries, and now he wants you to eat.
The only groceries.
Wait, hold on. Has your man ate your groceries?
No, I don't like. There's no grocery eating ever. Listen, I drink smoothies. Okay, do you understand? Okay, I'm not even gonna gross nobody out. I ain't gonna even gross nobody out. I'm not gonna gross them out. I'm not gonna gross them out. No, we getting back to your experience because you always try to flip the script. So you tell us about.
I don't have it.
So tell us about your experience. No, you was telling us a specific story about this with the peg with the toy. We didn't hear that.
No.
We didn't hear that.
Okay, so
what you nut shot across the room.
Let me preface this by saying, never go to an adult toy store with your lady.
We went together.
Never do this.
Yeah, fun.
Never do this.
Why not? That's a field trip that I wanted to take.
Because questions are gonna happen. So. We went to this store that had a particular type of tool.
What tool?
And so I don't remember the name of them, but they were for that. I was curious. I was like, what are these for? I don't understand what these are for.
The wands.
And so
or the beads.
You know what? You got too much information over here, E.
And so
I get it from my mama.
Mama virgin.
She ain't no virgin.
All right, let me get this out before I change my mind. All right, yes, so please, young lady I was dating at the time. She was like, we were just looking at different apparatuses, and so she was like, would you let somebody put this inside of you? No.
Why not?
And so I was like, that's not my thing. And inside the store, I said, shout out to the LGBTQ community who engage in certain activities. I like
you would put
supportive.
You wouldn't put a male penis. I mean, a fake penis in your mouth. Like a
never
fake
in life.
Like if I had a fake penis right now, I just put it across your lip. You
would
fighting. What if it was like a cherry flavored penis?
I'm elbowing you
with like a little vanilla cream.
I'm elbowing you in your neck.
And I put it and it just squirted.
Now,
I'm elbowing you.
Now, you gotta be,
but you gotta be
open and sexually exploratory.
Again,
you gotta lick your lips.
Again,
put that Vaseline on.
So, through the conversation, looking at all these different toys and things, she asked, would you let me play down there? What do you mean play down there?
And play where? Front door, back door?
Would you let me put something in you?
Yes.
No.
It's not gonna happen. Dude, that's what boys do.
Would you let me touch down there, lick down there, all this?
She wanted to lick it. She wanted to eat your groceries.
So,
eating groceries.
And so me being me, the type of person that I am, was like, I hate telling my significant other no.
Did you do it?
And so sometime after that, we had set up the whole thing, looked into it, like, okay, we don't want no explosions or nothing around here, nothing crazy.
Oh yeah. He did it.
I end up saying, all right, look, we got ground rules. We got ground rules in there. You get to doing anything ridiculous. You put something in there, I'm kicking you in the face. Just understand? We not going anywhere different with it. So I said, okay, use your finger, but when I tell you to stop, you better stop. Or I'm busting you in the head. And so
you let somebody take your booty virginity. Yes, he did.
And shout out to the LGBT community.
Right. And so So she did it. I'm just like,
you gotta tell them because everybody on the feed waiting, and we gotta get to the call.
Did she do
oh,
it?
well, get to the call. Get to the call.
No, she stuck it in the booty.
She took his booty virginity.
She took your booty virginity.
Yeah, but it's I don't know how. I don't know how anybody would let anybody do that, because that is the most uncomfortable, invasive, abusive feeling. I was like, if you don't get away from me, I'll bust you in your head.
Right, you just wanted to be held afterwards.
No,
It's okay.
I was like, get away from me.
Don't get arrested.
I was like, I in life.
What's going on with you, Corey, Mr. Bailey?
Corey.
Hey,
What's going on, y'all?
We waiting for you to let us know if you want somebody to enter into your J spot.
Okay, first of all, y'all need Jesus. Y'all need to get Jesus off the leeway, because ain't no. Let me not even go there. I will do anything one time for my wife.
woo! Even having a visitor in the back door.
Okay, when you talk about a visitor in the back door, ain't nobody just walking in the back door.
They walking.
But you got to be open to the relationship. That's why a lot of y'all getting cheated on, because y'all ain't being open. But that's not why I call.
Same thing that transsexual said.
Why did you call?
Yes, we are questioning the norm with
We questioning it.
comedian Corey E. Bailey. Come on, Corey, we questioning the norm because that's what we've been doing for the last hour. So, what you got for us?
Okay, y'all, first of all, y'all just made me forget what I was going to say, because I hate all three of y'all at the same time. Because, I watched before I called in. I'm like, what the hell are they talking about? And Al,
Yes, sir.
dude, ain't nobody trying to hear you about your big ass. Ain't nobody trying to hear about that. You big, man. You big. Anyway, questioning the norm. Oh Lord, what was I gonna say? Y'all made me forget what I was gonna say. It was
Take
good,
your time. Let them use you.
That's what they
Okay.
said. That's what you said.
That's y'all problem. Y'all been letting too many people. You, y'all. Okay.
You know what? Listen. Everybody can't use you. Some people just give it away, and do they consider that being used? I'm just saying, some people get a charity, donate to the homeless people and all,
Would you eat groceries, Corey?
Question that norm.
Okay, so if we apparently going this way, let me say this. Thou who is without sin cast the first stone. Yeah. They ate a grocery, even if it was by accident.
I ain't never ate no grocery.
You was down there.
You can eat a grocery by accident.
Yeah, she shifted that hip or she sneezed on you, and when she sneezed, her butt went up. Next thing you know, you in there.
You might as well stay, huh? You just stay for a while, did you?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm nasty. If I eat your groceries, I'm coming straight up to kiss you dead in your mouth. You know where you stop at. Yeah.
Here you go, boo.
I cannot.
We on this topic. I got a question. What the hell is wrong with these young ladies that are out here in the street that all of a sudden, I'm gonna say the way I feel it. You want to swallow.
You know what?
What?
You don't want to swallow. You don't want to swallow, but yet when we do our thing, we taking all that to the face.
You know what? That's a personal issue. That's a personal issue. People got to tell them about the pros and the cons and the ins and the outs. They got to have that type of conversation with these people.
But just like he said, you said that if you eat my groceries, you're gonna come up and kiss me. If I swallow, I'm gonna kiss you dead in your mouth. I'm gonna give you what you just gave me.
Okay, first of all,
what? We both swallowing these babies.
Number one, if you are swallowing,
I'm a partial swallow. You gonna take half, and I'm gonna take half.
I need
we
you
split
to go.
these babies.
Look, Timmy, get out my throat. Go on to your daddy. Go on back to your daddy. Take your siblings with you. Mm-hmm.
Split the babies. That's what you do. You split the babies. Corey, what you got going on? And tell people how they can get in contact with you.
Okay, so I'm in some really intricate meetings right now where I can't really give you the ultimate of the meeting, but what I can tell you is there's a possibility that yours truly will be on tour in July.
All right. Well, definitely keep us posted, Corey, and let everybody know how they can get in contact with you.
CoreyEBailey.com, Corey E. Bailey Instagram, Corey E. Bailey Facebook, and my number is on Facebook. Please help me get this child support together. And eating groceries, I got to make sure that my dental game is on point.
Yes, won't he do it? Well, Corey, thank you so much for calling in. We really appreciate it. You guys, we have Corey's information posted on our page. Please support Corey. Follow him, like his page.
And he eat groceries, ladies. Y'all better go ahead and check him out now.
I don't know.
Shoot.
Well, but thank you so much.
If you're going to do it, Andrew, if you're going to do it right. Now, I give baths. I tapped into Al Women's Ministry. I do massages.
You do massages.
I will paint your toes.
He will paint your toes.
I will comb your hair.
Man,
Listen,
I barely got some. He told me.
Ain't too much I ain't going to do, but what you better not do is say no. That's all I'm going to say.
Would you comb my coochie hair?
Whoa, hold on.
And braid it.
Hold on.
If it's long.
First of all, if it's that long,
Corey Bailey, no means no.
You guys, thank you.
These ladies out here telling you no after you done provided certain services. No means no. Walk away, young man. Walk away.
Corey, thank you so much for calling in. Listen, we got to get into this stuff. Thank you, Corey, for calling in. We really appreciate it. Thank you. You guys, that was comedian Corey E. Bailey. Check him out. We have his information posted on our page, the J Spot, also on Twitter at J Spot, also on Instagram at the J Spot Radio, and Jay is spelled Jaye for all three. You guys, we have been given a little teaser, but we're going to go ahead and get right into our topic tonight. Tonight, we are talking about sexual attraction. Woo, won't he do it? Now, what is sexual attraction in your opinion? E, what's sexual attraction?
You
can wake up.
I'm woke, baby. You talking about some sex? I'm wide awake. I ain't even been asleep today. I got out of work. I ain't been asleep. But when you with this person and you get wet instantly, they get a rise, they kiss you, your monk. They done rose up to the cage. You done been like waterfalls. It ain't like they kiss you and you'd rather kiss the damn wall. Okay, it's not that feeling. This man is there. That chemistry is hot, burning. Y'all in the car in the parking lot, the little seasons. Y'all just want to rip your clothes off and just get it right there. But you're afraid that the cops may catch you. Yeah. You're afraid, so you go get the Hotel 6 right down the street. Mm-hmm.
Alvin, what is sexual attraction? Sexual attraction. Sexual. Mm-hmm. Okay. Is that now? So he gave the nasty version.
It's just attraction.
No, it's according to an online source. I'm gonna take an offer for this one. Hello. According to an online source, sexual attraction is when you're attracted to someone sexually and you want to please them sexually. You want to just do all kinds of good, nasty stuff to them. That's what sexual attraction. That's what sexual attraction is. Oh, now somebody donate a room to me. Listen, that sounds like it's painful. It sounds painful, and it doesn't sound like it's sweet. I want to leave that room. I don't even want to watch. I don't even want to go past
watch
here.
What they doing? We watching that.
Can you be romantically attracted to someone, but not sexually attracted to them?
Man, oh my God. And I wanted to so bad. Handsome, beautiful first dates, great conversationalist, handsome, sung to me, beautiful voice. Like just kissing him, I could have kissed that damn wall and got more feeling out of it. It just, the monkey was dry like the Sahara. Dry like the Sahara. No water nowhere on the equator.
Wow.
Was it a bad kiss or you just
beautiful lips? It was nothing there. No feeling, no feeling, period.
Y'all related.
We might have been. I didn't kiss my cousin. Somebody hooked me up with him.
What about you, Alvin? Can you be romantically attracted to someone but not sexually attracted?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, according to an online source, when you have a romantic attraction to someone, you usually also have a sexual attraction to them as well. So, I think it's kind of a fine line. I mean, maybe the romantic, it starts off as romantic, and then, it can lead to a little sexual attraction once you get to know them more. I think it may be vice versa. That sexual chemistry be like, oh Lord, woo, and then it turns into something romantic. Now you got a nice,
it wasn't
balanced nothing.
It wasn't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I mean, everything that you would want in a person, right? Everything, package, everything. Owned his own house, car, everything was there. Money was there.
He just didn't own your hoo-ha area, so he really didn't own
everything. Nice pitch, nice football again. And then the heavens laughed at me.
You know what? He probably was playing for the same team, and your womanly aura.
There you go.
Shout out to the LGBTQ community.
Your womanly aura. Like, I think, I don't know, can you pick up on, like, if people are attracted to the same? Well, I don't know.
I had been hit on by girls and couldn't pick it up. I was slow. And then, but I could pick, dudes that I know, you trying to holler at me, and I know, dude, you probably like my brother because I ain't got what you need. I know I ain't got, my stuff ain't long like that. It's little. It's tainty.
So now listen, is there a difference between attraction and love? And if so, what's the difference? Like, is there a difference between attraction, sexual attraction?
It's a big difference. Sexual attraction, you can see, you can have a sexual attraction with a person first meeting them. That doesn't mean that you love them. You just have this strong sexual chemistry. And then when you all get together, y'all might just have some bomb sex. And you still may not even love this person. You may not ever fall in love with this person. They just got some bomb sex.
Okay. My heart is connected, so there's no difference for me.
Disconnect.
Okay. On that public service announcement, it's the same organ, just boom, 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 boom. It's just the same work. There's no hey hoo-ha, hey her. It's the same. See, it's just one beat. The heart stopped beating, the hoo-ha not beating.
Her heart chakra and her root chakra connected.
It's just one. Alvin, is there a difference between attraction and love?
Of course.
What's the difference for you?
Love is you're invested on an emotional level with the person. If you physically attracted, that's just an attraction.
So now, is sexual attraction important in a relationship? Facebook, is sexual attraction important in a relationship? And if so, how important is it? Like, is it important enough that if it's not there, it's a deal breaker?
I got to go.
Okay. What about for you, Alvin? Is sexual attraction important? If so, is it to the point where it can be a deal breaker if it's not there?
It's gonna be a problem.
You gonna cheat, ain't you?
I won't cheat.
Because what if I'm
at a stage in my life where I have the conversation with you, like, hey, I'm gonna be right back. I gotta go handle this.
So what if they're like a good person, a good provider?
That's why I'm coming back.
Everything, but that sexual chemistry is just not there.
That's why I'm coming back.
As a female, you just have to use your imagination, but I couldn't use it.
Right, but how do you use it when there's nothing like?
I tried, and I got a vivid. I mean, people be all up in my little hole. If I like you, and I just need to just bust one real quick, it'd be about 20 people up in my head. I'm gonna have a whole orgy going on.
Because you can get to the point where it's like, okay, they absolutely do nothing for you, and it's like, and then what if the non-attraction? What if it starts to turn into disgust? Like, okay, they touch you, and you like, ooh, get your grubby little, you start seeing things wrong with them.
You had that teeth about that dude. Them teeth
But no, I'm just like, if sexual attraction is definitely a big part, I believe, of keeping people together. I don't think that it's the most important part, but you gotta have it, because it's like, if think about it, if you having an argument and if you're not sexually attracted to that person, you gonna go low. It's like the low blows that you can go in arguments and stuff like that.
That's why your daddy was better.
You be firing off at him like, your one scrotum having listen, he be like your lost fallopian tube having, all
your sister
kinds
gave
of things.
better head,
right?
Something like
wow.
that. stuff like that. That's what you say. That's what you say.
He like, wait a minute, your mama should have washed you off her hands. You know, all kinds of stuff when that attraction, that sexual attraction is not there. Now, what are some things that can cause a person to be sexually attractive? Like, what do you look for? What makes you sexually attracted to a person? Open your eyes, because this one right here, please somebody help her. Alvin, what makes you sexually attracted to a woman?
Physically, of course. Intellect.
That ass.
Man, pretty brown round, never hurt nobody. BBD taught us that.
Hello.
Trust them.
Yes.
Physically, intelligence. It could be the things that they do. Like, I am sexually attracted to cool. If there's something cool about a woman, just in her mannerisms, the way she acts, the way she interacts with other people, it turns me on sexually. Some people like feet. I try to get into feet because I like pretty feet, but I'm not really sexually into feet. But it could be anything that taps into your id sexually that will draw you in.
When you said feet, that just pissed me off. Because my foot stalker, the dude that sucked my toes last year, he works at my damn job.
Oh, God.
And he works on my shift. I found that out I was just sick. Like,
I love God's sense of humor.
Oh
yeah.
And every time he see me, he just smile. I want to tell his Uncle Fester.
He licking his lips, ain't he?
Oh, nasty.
Oh, he gonna catch you in the break room. But what makes you sexually attracted to someone?
That nice print. See, yeah.
That meat.
Conversation.
That meat. Hold on, homie.
That's because that mental physique.
I can see her going up to a dude. She'll look him up and down. Hold on, all that noise, homie. Let me see something. Nah, you ain't working with nothing going on.
With me, honestly, if your grill has to be on point, that's one. If your smile is beautiful and stuff, I'm like, okay, I make sure that the spit does not form.
Oh, that Beethoven
in the corners of your mouth. I'm very funny because now I can't kiss you.
What is that?
It's people.
It's
start
called
talking,
Beethoven syndrome.
And they
really is called it?
No, I don't know.
It's white. I'm like, okay. And then, if you have those booty fingers that you done bit your fingers all the way down to the quick and beyond some, and 9 times 10 people who do that, their fingers are really sweaty anyway.
And they have a nervous condition.
I can't.
Like, it's some type of
That's what I was just
psychological going on. So you definitely want to run from them just on GP. You just want to get away from them.
And if you have hips, I've seen men with hips. That's not sexy. I'm sorry. I know you can't help it yourself, but guess what? That's not sexy.
His mom was eating a little bit too much chicken when she was pregnant with him. Pumped them chicken with all them hormones, and unfortunately, he got the brunt of the the hormones. So sorry.
And if your titties are bigger than mine, can you say titties? That's not a cuss word. If your titties are bigger than mine, it's not a cuss word. It's in the Bible. It says somebody
titillation on a tit. We can't use.
A tit. The baby's tucked on the tit, so if your titties are bigger than mine, and I got a 40 double D, then nah. Because did we see somebody with some big titties and stuff like that to do? Then we saw somebody with big. I was like, who's sucking on whose titties there?
I'm like, ooh, okay. I said, you thought you had a rack of Hooters. I'm just like, ooh, where you get
Should I suck on yours? Or you want to suck on mine? Which one? Because you look like you got milk for real.
Well, listen.
No, hecky dog, no. Well, listen. What about you, Miss Jaye? Get to that spot.
What attracts you?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm more of a, okay, first, you have to look good but it's confidence. It's his confidence. It's his drive. And then I have to feel like you care about me, like you want to be with me. I'm like, okay, because that physical, it fades like just as quick as it came. Like, oh yeah, he looked, and then I'm done. Like, so it has to be more than that to keep me interested to say, okay, I'm sexually attracted. I got to feel like you feeling me like on a deeper level, not just I'm a piece of meat. Like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead on. I'm gonna hit that. No, you not, because I got something I'm gonna hit you with.
So how he feels about you is what attracts you to him sexually.
Absolutely. Because it's like you feel like a connection. Like I have to feel like I'm connected to you. I can't do like casual stuff. That's why I stay in my own lane. I'm just like, listen, this ride ain't for everybody. I know,
but it's not even about doing anything. You've never just seen someone.
And I said it, the quickest I see it, I'm like, okay, and it's done. Like it doesn't last long. I mean, I can admire you, and I don't even know if that would be considered sexual attraction. I'm like, okay, good.
That's
but it doesn't, okay. Even if it doesn't do anything physically to you.
You ain't got to do a little something.
Well, no, I mean, but that's the thing. It's like, I got my heart. Hey, you see, that's why I made straight
like
up and down
a man,
for,
and you'd be like, God, in that moment you would think, and then you just waterfall.
No,
we got to get you out more, baby.
No, because my heart is connected. Because I'm like,
I'll see a woman I'm physically attracted to, but it doesn't make me want to have sex with her.
Right, and that's how it is for me. I'm like, you look good. Like I can admire you.
You know the hopper when your man be too.
When you go 21 gun salute,
you be walking and you tutu. I be watching. I'm a crotch watcher. I watch all things down there because you never know. You might be missing some money. My God, mom told me to look on the ground, look down below. You might see some money. I be looking at all things.
No, but I'm like,
I got to get up out of here.
That's not for me though. So I'm just like,
I'm gonna get out of here, out of y'all.
That's not for me. I'm just more of an emotional connection. So it's like, if we not feeling each other, and if I don't even know, like, we gotta have something connection, some type of mental heart to heart connection, like, and that takes time. So that's not connected. Like, did he just peg her on her own?
I figured she was gonna look when I got up.
So as for me to answer your question, no, I can't.
Let me see your booty.
I can't do it.
You let somebody else done poke them.
Listen. So as we let this man get on up out of here, E, let me ask you this. Have you ever been so sexually attracted to someone that it's just,
girl, yeah, baby, that's why he put a restraining order on me now. Drive by that house.
What happened? Like, I mean, was the person that you were in a relationship with, or was it just?
I thought it was a relationship, but it wasn't. We was relating some stuff. The wedding was good.
You know what? I'm gonna need you to snap out of it.
Oh, hey.
So
I know somebody. They turned their business over to somebody because they was so sprung off of that monkey she had.
So in order to have that type of sexual attraction, does that mean you've had to have sex with that person, or can it just be an attraction that's just so strong you like?
To turn my stuff over, you best believe I hit that. If I'm turning my stuff over, if I'm adding you to the board of my non-for-profit or everything, you best believe I tapped that. I tapped that a few times.
Oh yeah, because that goes back to what we were talking about earlier. Have you had sex so good that it make you do crazy things?
Yeah. It's got to be some help, baby. Listen.
Have you swinging off chandeliers up in the grating cheese with your hands, and
I remember. We was driving
down. His socks over the bathtub.
We was driving down the south side one night. Me and Chef Niecy, Chef Foxy, and my friend Cherry was driving down 67th, and it was a summer night, and 1:00 in the morning. And so I'm driving, and I see this chick on the stoop, and you see her head just going like this on the stoop. 1:00 in the morning. I said, "Wait a minute, I got to back up because this is a free show. I'm watching this." So I turned around. It was like, did you just? I just saw that. Turned around, came back around, and she just going to town with it. I said, "Sweetie, why are you out here sucking this winky dunk?" And she was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "Oh, mind your business. It's everybody's business because you out here on the stoop letting her suck you off and stuff, So she walked up to the car. Oh, I don't know how she got on my side. She was like, "That's okay. It's my baby daddy. His name right here tattooed on my neck." And then she touched me with her dingling fingers. I think I caught something that day.
Ew.
I said, but we live right there. If he lived right there, why can't he take you inside, go on the back porch, or go in the bedroom, and you go suck him off all day long? But he clearly don't care that much about you. Or maybe she was so sprung on his dingling that she had to suck that thing at 1:00 in the morning on a Saturday morning in Chicago in the summertime.
But I was okay
in the summertime,
and they wasn't even trying to. It wasn't no nice little secluded. You just out there by the train. You ain't got a porch. It's not even a porch. It's a stoop. You know that those 3 flats, whatever. Yeah. It's not a 3 flat. The bricks that you just take one little step up, the step that high, and then that's it. And then the door right there, it was that. And she was out there just a slobbing, baby. Be like, sweetheart, I thought something was wrong with you. That's the reason why
I got his name tattooed on my. He ain't had nothing of hers tattooed.
At
Well, he had
all.
her mouth tattooed on his winky a little while ago, but he ain't had nothing. She was his name tattooed on my neck. Ain't no dangling that delicious. It's not gonna happen.
So now listen, can you be sexually attracted to someone that you consider unattractive? Facebook, is it possible to be sexually attracted to someone that you find unattractive? Like you're just not attracted to them, but you get a sexual charge from them. Is that possible?
Ugly people need love too.
Yeah, but it's what's attracting you to the ugly person if you feel that they're unattractive?
You'll be surprised. I have met people who have girlfriends and wives and stuff, and breath smell like hot garbage, and they just be. I think that is an aphrodisiac for some people, and I'd be like, how is it that you got the best of both worlds? I guess you got a side chick and a wife, and breath smell like hot. Not his breath. They breath smell like hot garbage, and he just love it.
Oh,
And they just, I don't know what it is. And I just be like, wow. So you'll be surprised. Some people do the darndest things. Some people like the bottom of, a homeless man's foot. But that they got somebody. Matter of fact, it's a chick in Facebook. She does some beautiful makeup because she looked like an alligator. She looked like a crocodile for real. She looked like a crocodile. Bad, horrible skin and everything, but she could do some bomb makeup and did her face so beautifully. And then she just got married in February. Yes, got a man and everything. Did the bomb wedding and everything. I had shared her on my page a few years ago because I was like, see, this is why makeup is overrated, because she put that makeup on and you thought even all these bumps was all smoothed out from all this makeup that she applied. It took her about 2 hours to put this crap on her face. And man, when she put that crap on, I was like, oh my gosh, she was gorgeous. But when she took that stuff off, she looked like Godzilla.
I think that's unfair because it's like he has to see you without
he saw
the makeup.
He in love.
As long as he saw it without the makeup,
they got married.
That's all that matters. I'm just like, people got to see who you really are, up under all
the whole
that.
world saw it. She got a huge following and everything.
Oh, that is beautiful.
She got a huge following. She do some rap. I like her rap music, but and she knows that. I can see that probably growing up, she really had, the brunt of jokes and everything else because she is not, physically beautiful, quote unquote.
Right. What was society would consider beautiful.
But when she did that makeup thing, I was like, and she, like, when I tell you she can rap, that girl can rap. She got some skills. I was like, whoa, but.
And it's like with that, just being that power, like, I don't know. I just have to feel like because your initial look is what would draw you to that person. It would it's like what would pique your interest initially, but then it's like, can the personality overshadow their look and the confidence that they have in who they are can make them no longer be unattractive because they're confident, like they got everything. So it's like whatever you would typically consider attractive, but they got the pizzazz and all of this other good stuff. You're like, okay, well, I guess you start to see them as they see themselves. Mm-hmm. Like if they see themselves as handsome or beautiful and they got the personality to match it, it's like at the end of the day, they put off them vibes that, okay, yeah, I got it. Oh man, they got it together. Let me go head on and jump on this bandwagon because they feel like they got it together. Just like if somebody felt like they was scraggly and they're a Debbie Downer, you're putting that off of that, so nobody wants to be around you. Yeah. So what are they saying?
Hey, Laventino.
Hey, yeah, the chef, the chef. Hey, Chef Laventino. He was here with us last week. Thank you so much for joining us. Mm-hmm. Now, listen. Okay, I want to ask this: have you ever been sexually attracted to someone that you should not have been? That this person, you should not have been attracted to this person.
I can't even say about that. I have a lie and say nope.
Facebook, have you ever been sexually attracted to someone? Now, I know y'all had some good stories, so I want to hear at least 1 to 2 stories. Have you ever been sexually attracted to somebody that you know that you should not have been sexually attracted to? And then to follow that up, is it possible to have an inappropriate sexual attraction for someone?
Ask R. Kelly. I had to throw that out there.
Listen, what about your mate or your spouse's friend? Or you having a sexual attraction for the clergy, your pastor, you kind of sitting right up in the front. Hey, if you don't you lying wonder. If you don't get all the way back there to the back of the church and get from, that's not what you come to church for. Is it possible to have an inappropriate sexual attraction for someone?
You know what?
Your in-laws,
if you in the
your
backwoods,
family cousins.
If you backwoods, you might have an attraction for your brother, your sister. You got some of those sickos out there. Well, they, that you ain't sick, I guess. That's what.
So what about preference. So your mate or your spouse is like they third cousin removed or something like that. You know that they're related to that person.
But y'all ain't related.
But you attracted to them and you slobbing a family member down.
What goes on in my mind, no one will ever know. Like, hey, why you keep on baking brownies for John, but you won't bake me no brownies, baby? Oh, because he just like the brownies. He ain't got nobody to cook for him, sweetie. Don't you so special? I love you.
Oh, gee.
Me go take these brownies over to John. Hey, John.
No, listen.
One of my advisors when I was in college, I had a bad effect. We was in massage.
No. No.
Cute light skin one.
No.
How you remember talking about? Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
I forgot where I ran into him at. Yep.
No, we're gonna go ahead on pass that one by. But family members and friends and all that other stuff. I think that
oh hell yeah.
Those are people that are off limits. Like, you need to don't be sitting up here focusing on your mother-in-law. Your mother-in-law is off limits, or your could be mother-in-law, or your could be father-in-law. They're off limits.
If you can get it up, if she can get it up and knock yourself on it.
These people are off limits.
You live once.
Your man or your woman's bestie. They off limits.
I was watching that show, Cheaters, and when they first came out, right? When they first came out, dude was about to get married. They was about to get married, and they did want him to get married and stuff. But she was on the side of the house, Lord, with the best man, just getting it on the side, just getting it, wedding dress on. They was tearing it up on the side of the house.
No, and I'm like, come on, it's like, what is and then he married her anyway?
Yeah, well,
what kind of
he loved her.
After seeing something like that, all the love would have went right out the door. Now I just would have just instantly started praying, Lord, please don't let me catch no case. Please don't let me catch no case. I just don't, because I bleed easy and I just don't want nothing, because I can't fight and all this other stuff. Listen, I done lost like 12,000 eggs, as I went, came up the stairs. So it's like all of that, trying to keep the high blood pressure and diabetes away, trying to keep all that. It's time to fight. But that's the cause of fight.
Latino said, hell yeah, Lord Jesus. I'm trying to think, like, has it been like a prince? No prince.
See, now, okay, so now with somebody that's married, now there was a situation where this guy, very married, very handsome man. And so, he was just like coming, just like strong, just like, like set up this whole indecent proposal type thing. Like, listen, I'm gonna tell you, you already know I'm married, but here's what I want to do. I'm gonna take care of you and my family. My family is cool, so don't ever worry. Here's the thing, my family is never to come into play. What I do for you is gonna be what I do for you, and I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of. Very attractive man, but as the more and more he started talking, I just if I was strong enough and if I felt like I could take him, I would have fought him.
Oh, I thought you should feel like you could take him.
No, I would have fought. I'm like, first of all, what kind of we probably can't sit down. What kind of fluzzy type? Now, to the average person, it would have sounded, it would have been, listen, the draws, because when I tell you my brother was, when I tell you got it together, business, everything, total package. with the exception of you came with all this baggage, and he's letting it be known up front. I'm not leaving my wife, but I'm gonna take care of you, and you'll never know the difference. When I'm the way I'm gonna treat you, you gonna feel like you my wife.
See?
I'm like, now I'm just saying to myself, who falls? But looking at the outside package, I can see how they'll fall for it.
He's still available.
I don't know. Because that just ticked me off because I felt insulted. I'm just like, you got the nerve. I mean, I felt like, do I look that desperate? Like,
no, he told you he's gonna take care of you. He gonna set you up. He'll take care of you.
And that's what made me mad because I'm like, okay, do I look like I need that type? Okay,
well,
so
what you want him to say? Let me just hit it.
No, leave me alone. Go find somebody that look desperate, somebody that look like they need you to take care of them, somebody that look like they need to be in second place in your life, or third place, or fourth place.
You're going to enjoy what I'm going to do to you and do for you, and you ain't got to worry about nothing.
But as I had to just so kindly let them know, I'm one of nothing. I have the only slot or nothing. Like, what I got to share for?
Listen, let's find them so we can see it.
No, we are so good on that. I'm like,
send the J Spot
it was money. To me it was an insult. But I'm like, you know that was an inappropriate.
This is a business transaction.
Yeah, but find somebody that needs that type of,
you know, pull your feelings out of it sometimes.
I can. My feelings. I tell everybody this. Y'all wanna know where my feelings at? My feelings are right here. My feelings are where my feelings on my sleeve.
He's trying to get on your sleeve. Yeah.
No, he was just like a net. Just wanted to smack.
Skeet up on that.
The devil, he's skeeting up on somebody else. But and here's the thing: the sad part, but the true part is, I know that it was because it's like my note. Please, that didn't mean nothing. Like, okay, that's you
loss.
Just blew it.
That's your loss.
It's somebody else. Listen, he's like, listen, I got about 5-10 on waiting. I'm just going through the list. I'm just returning messages. I'm like, oh, okay.
I've had a sexual attraction. Inappropriate was, oh my goodness. I was, and see, I had to cancel him as a client. This dude was gorgeous. Oh my God, he was gorgeous, handsome, built, and I was doing him a body scrub. So they have to put on these little thongs.
Won't he do it?
And this man was in my suite, and he had on. I was like, okay, I put the scrubs and everything. I put the thong on the bed, so I need you to get down and take a shower, and then put the thong on. He was like, can I just take the thong off because I won't fit into that thong? I was like,
listen, that just sent your
that got me happy. I was like,
okay. I would have been like looking for security and like, okay, well, we can reschedule at another door. You can bring your own supplies next time.
I was like, okay. So I went out the room and he got on the table and everything. And man, when I knocked on the door and I was like, are you ready? He said, yes. So when I slid in, he wasn't ready. He was like getting into. I said, he was exactly like, what he was doing. Sorry. I was like, let me step back out. I didn't see nothing. And I always turn like back then I still have the room pitch black. So the covers had wound up slipping off, but it was pitch black. So I didn't see nothing, but man, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see that. And I ran into him like a few years ago at a restaurant out in the South. And he was like, you still do massage? I'm like, yep. He was like, oh, I got to get your number so you come by the house. And I'm like, I can't come by that bitch house.
You're like, listen, all kinds of stuff.
Oh, that's a nice man.
So now look, is it wrong to be sexually attracted to your ex? Still sexually attracted to an ex? Like, you still, every time you see him, you getting a sexual charge? Like, is it wrong to still be sexually attracted? Facebook, is it wrong to still be sexually attracted to an ex?
No, I don't think it's wrong to be. If you're an ex, it ain't no sexual attraction. If you're an ex in a relationship, one night stands don't count. That's not ex. That's just a one night stand experience. And if y'all was just, sex buddies, that don't count because y'all didn't have a relationship. She said an ex as far as relationship is concerned. So therefore, no, it's not wrong to be sexual. But I'm not attracted to none of my exes.
Right. That's what I was about to say. I'm like, once I've gotten past the bitterness, once I get past the anger and the bitterness, then I'm good. Like on all levels, like there's sexually attracted. There's nothing there's just nothing. I just, I'm glad that I'm at a peaceful state, but what would come up would be what you did wrong or what caused the relationship to end. I think that's what will cause, that's probably the feeling or the feeling that I would get.
Jason Washington said, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong being a sexually attracted ex. And that's just natural.
So now let me ask you guys this. When you're in a relationship, is it wrong or is it considered cheating if you're sexually attracted to somebody else?
No, because I tell you, I done been with Denzel so many times throughout my marriage.
What if it ain't Denzel? What if it's the next door neighbor or your coworker? Is it being married or in a relationship? Is it wrong or considered cheating to be sexually attracted to someone else?
See, I made sure that whoever I worked with, they was either geriatric. So no, I'm good on them. And my neighbors, then I'm good on them too. It wasn't nothing there. So I was good. I didn't have to worry about coworkers and all this other stuff,
See, where I work, like I see this office husband wife type crap all the time, and I'm just like, it always amazes me. I'm just like, you gonna throw away your whole marriage, over some work stuff. And it's like, clearly, like, I see it. I'm like, and they openly do it because they're at work. I'm like, don't you know that people will tell like what's going on? And then for the females that's walking around and you sitting up here sniffing behind somebody, first of all, girl, bad. Look, because if you think I got some respect for you, listen, take it to the break room, because I have nothing like, it just, woo.
I've seen it twice, and that's been on Corey for 16, 17 years, and they're still married. They had left they met at work. They crept around or whatever, divorced their spouses, remarried each other, and they are still married to this day.
Now, he's saying depend on why they're an ex. Jason is saying, but what if y'all broke up on good terms?
And you could still be sexually attracted to that person.
But we broke up, so
it was good terms.
But I'm still, no, if I wanted to be, I'm still bitter, I'm still scorned, and my feelings are still on my sleeve. So no, it's nothing.
You attracted to some of your exes?
It could definitely be nothing
sexually. Yeah, you better say it right.
But you know what? But that is so. You know what? I don't think that it's wrong. You just shouldn't act on it. Like,
I don't think you should. No, you shouldn't act on it. But like, my exes that like I said, I've had relationships with. Once it's over with for me, I'm good. It doesn't really do anything for me. And if I'm with someone else too, then I'm really good, because it doesn't do anything for me. We could be in the same room. We could be buck naked in the same room, and I'll just sit there and watch TV like you don't even exist. It don't do nothing for me.
Can being sexually attracted to someone else other than your mate or your spouse, can that lead to cheating, or is that considered cheating?
No, it's not cheating. You ain't doing nothing. You're just having a great time in your mind.
But you want them. You want somebody else.
Have a great wet dream, then that might help out your relationship. Your man may not turn you on. You may not turn your man on, but that's a good man. He know you're a good woman.
See, now that's what the problem would be. So if we're not turning each other on, we need to figure out what is going on. Like, we need to figure out why we are no longer turning each other on, because obviously there's a disconnect. If we're no longer sexually attracted to each other, it's a disconnect.
You may have to introduce a third party, and the third party will help y'all get sexually attracted. Madam, they got swingers clubs downtown and stuff. You can go to the swingers capital of Toledo.
There's nothing an outside person can do for your relationship. It's a lot. Tear it up or take your mate or your spouse.
It's a lot. No, I watch movies on this.
Yeah, but they can take it. Listen, I read books. They can't listen. They done been dated the third person. You done opened up that. You done put that combination in to that Pandora's box. She done got up in there and she done worked it better than you. Now he calling her and you no longer invited to the party.
That's why you have to go way out of town and do this, so that way he ain't about to pay for.
That don't matter. If hoo-ha is good, they gonna pay. Listen,
go and get your V-steam on. And your hoo-ha be snatched back.
They calling them. Then what if she getting hers done? So now y'all in competition for the hoo-has.
Listen,
and now
learn, get some better strokes going on. Best 2 minutes of your life. That's all I got for you. Best 2 minutes is long. That's
So
long.
would you want to know if your mate or your spouse was attracted to somebody else, sexually attracted to somebody else? Would you want to know? Would y'all want to know?
I'd probably be like, well, let me see what she looks like. I hope it's a she. What? And be like, oh, well, I can see why. Well, she is cute. Well, yeah, she got some pretty titties. You want to, okay, booty look like, no wonder you got my booty. Yeah.
I got to think about that one. Would I want to know if he was sexually attracted to somebody else? You know what?
You might want to know,
so it's a yes and a see. It's 50-50 so that I can figure out what my competition is. But again, I guess it can kind of help you counteract and kind of find out, okay, so what do we need to do to fix us? Because
there may not be anything wrong up in there.
I think it's a difference between admiring somebody and then being sexually attracted to them. And that's just me, because like I say, my orifice is just.
You don't see like any celebrity that you can just be like, golly.
No, because I think that they all have diseases, not to speak, but some of them, they be sleep, they done slept through the old,
Yeah.
And I don't want that. I don't want, that uncurable itch and all that, stuff that,
Why you say that? I start itching my side.
Right.
But so what if your guy, he's like, well, he's attracted to his ex or whatever, and he was like, okay, let me see a picture, and he was like, well, she sent me some pictures in my phone, and he's open with you, and he's like, this is what she sent me, and so it was some derogatory pictures, some little dirty pictures, but then she sent him a monkey shot, and the monkey shot was of her clitoris, but her clitoris was extremely long.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely long, like how your clitoris will stick out a little bit like that. Hers stuck out like all with like a little penis, like a little penis. Would you be upset that he was attracted to her coochie and knowing her clitoris looked like a little penis? Would you question his sexuality?
No, because it's like, does that mean that your hoo-ha ain't good? Like, is it a cute? Is it a such thing as a cute hoo-ha?
Yeah, I've been told I've had a beautiful one. Okay. I've been told that by doctors. Pretty. Oh my! I had a doctor in basics. She was like, "Oh my goodness, it's so pretty." I was like, "Oh, thank you." She wasn't hitting on me and others. She just told me I had a pretty little coochie.
Oh, well, I just want to make sure it's in good condition, and it ain't, it don't have a whole lot of traffic, and that's.
She was like, it's pretty.
But it's like, I don't think that would, like, your hoo-ha, like, my concern would be, is you interested in visiting that hoo-ha again? Are you interested in being a guest there?
Maybe it spices up y'all sex life.
But then you're not thinking about me.
But he's there with you in the physical.
But you're not. Your body is here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town, and I'm not trying to deal with that bull junk.
So what if he's there with you, and in his mind is you, him, and her, and y'all are just doing the nasty in his mind, and he's giving it to you though in physical.
If I don't know that somebody else is on his mind, that's one thing. But if I know that you're thinking about her hoo-ha and you don't like my hoo-ha,
he like yours. And he like hers. And
you got to make a choice.
Oh, he put y'all both together in his head, but he's with you.
Okay, well, so will he accept me put his Long John Silver with somebody else's? Because
in your mind,
right? But see, because my thing is, it's like, whatever you expect somebody else to accept, you got to be willing to kind of accept the same thing. So I just think that I would. Because everybody can't handle that conversation, but if you feel like you have a strong sexual attraction towards someone and you married and you're in a relationship, you may want to have a talk just to kind of keep yourself.
Why? Joseph Ragland, he says,
so that you can keep yourself from cheating, I guess. I don't know. You gotta just tread on that one lightly because
no, he says we already know if we live in reality. You know if your dude is attracted to his ex, and you know if He says the OJ's my favorite song, Forever Mine.
Is that true?
Oh, yo,
it's not.
I know. Like we had open conversation though. Like which colleagues told me, man, his ex. I'm like, oh, okay. And at first it would irritate me a little bit. But then when we ended our relationship and he got with somebody else, he made a mistake of calling her my name.
Lord, those are never. Now, how do can the relationship bounce back from being called somebody else's name?
Yeah, you can be petty and call them someone else's name too. Like that happened to me.
Now y'all gonna go from being intimate to fighting.
Yeah, the little booty boy that's he's sweet now. He want to play sweet, but he's sweet now. He called me by his ex's name, and I was like, "Bet two can play this game." I called him by somebody else's name. We can both do it, and I can call it way better than you can call it, baby. Trust and believe. I got a good sex voice. I can call a name.
So would you want them to admit to you if they were sexually attracted to someone else?
No, I don't care about that. You know what? Let's look at the picture. I'm like, oh.
What if it wasn't even a picture? What if it was just like, again, like I said, these workplaces, all this stuff is real. Like you're interacting with all these different people.
You're but that's natural though. You're gonna see somebody at work that is naturally. You'd be like, dang, he's very handsome or she's very handsome. And so he works in an environment where there's a lot of people. So if we see somebody there, then that's just natural. I work in an environment where you got some scary monks, but you got some dude today was out there doing push-ups on his arms I was like, he was sexy.
But being sexy and admiring
attraction.
But it's not sexual attraction.
Yes, it is. I say he's sexy.
So if your body gets a physical charge towards that person.
But hey, he get that. He out there doing it for some reason. Joseph Bragler said, just make sure you're giving him the hoo-ha whenever he wants it and you won't have any worries.
That's not always true. I mean, because you could be giving them the hoo-ha all they want and they want some more hoo-ha and some other stuff.
Joseph, I got a question. Would you let your woman peg you? Like if she said, can she just put a strap on and just put it up your butt? Would you be okay with that? I'm just asking.
Would you be okay if your mate or your spouse admitted that they were sexually attracted to one of your friends?
Ooh. Why is she admitting it? Why he got to admit? You know what? But that's how you counteract it. You are too. Man, I am too.
But you know what? I would see in that type of situation, depending on how your relationship is, I would take it as, you know what? They're saying this because they feel like this could get out of control. So like let me say something now so that you can watch and we can all be mindful of the situations. Because I've seen where people, they trust. Man, take me back to what's my uncle named Bobby Womack. Wish he didn't trust me so much. What? You his best friend and you tapping his woman?
Well,
what? That's too much.
I've had she's an ex-friend of mine. Her husband would come on to me like crazy and I would be so uncomfortable. And then he got so bold when I came over. He came out of the bathroom, was in a towel, sat in front of the mirror. The mirror was facing to me and commenced to cut his hair. All he had on was a towel. So he bypassed his bedroom, went through the dining room to come in the front room, opened his legs up, and cut his hair in front of the mirror and knowing that I'm sitting right there.
And you know what? I had a similar situation and I just had to, I had to let him, I say, fam, please go put some clothes on because it's not that type of party. Mm-hmm. I don't want you. I mean, just all of the stuff that we had been through. I'm like, attraction is the last thing I feel right about now for you.
I was telling her, I just was like, I'm gonna wait for you in the car, and I went downstairs and called it a day.
And that was the last time that I had went to, because he was married. I'm like, that was the last time that I went to his house. But I'm like, I just had to let him know. I'm like, dude, I don't.
But remember when Mark was here a few years ago, and he was saying that when he would go over some women's houses, married women's houses, and he would be working on their pipes or whatever, and they come into the door naked, robe open, and trying to give him some, and he went ahead and got him some of that monkey.
Wait, Joseph Ragland, he's saying no pegging over here, gal.
I know that's right.
But you know what? It's just like people put too much trust in it. And then plus it's like nowadays people are always, you never know when somebody trying to set you up.
Yeah.
It's all these hidden cameras and all this. Listen, people dying to break up your stuff. So they like you hit you in your inbox, hey, let me tell you what you can do. Okay. And it's not over here. Find somebody else, like wrong suspect, not even interested in nothing that you're trying to say, because people recognize especially don't be happy.
Oh,
please
gosh,
don't be happy.
You be happy in your
the
relationship.
moment you become happy, that's when everybody, oh yeah, I've been having a crush on you. Yeah, I've been liking you. Okay, well, you know what? Keep on.
Keep
okay,
on liking me.
keep
I'm
on liking
good.
me. Keep on crushing and keep on whatever else you feeling. Keep on. I'm good over here. We good over here. But it's like talking to your mate or your spouse. I'm like, it's just certain things I want to talk.
I want to have a conversation. I'm gonna ask him.
We gotta just have a heart to heart. Like I like to know, like so we can. If we're trying to stay together, like we gotta have difficult conversations. I mean, you gotta kind of gauge how you gonna say certain things. But
why can't you just be blunt about it? Like, are you attracted to an ex?
Because I may not listen. I'm gonna put out what I can accept. So I'm not gonna put out things, or if I can't accept it in a certain way.
So you couldn't accept him saying, or you asked him, are you attracted to an ex? And he says yes. And, letting him know that you may be attracted to an ex of yours.
I don't know. I have to definitely figure out what my coffee level is, where I'm at hormonally. It's just a lot of, if we're dealing with a full moon or eclipse, it's just a whole lot of things, a whole lot of variables that will go into the way that I feel. It's just like, I don't know, but I do think that it's important to talk about it, because talking about it, I believe that it's a way to counteract the temptation, because now everybody is aware. So now there's an issue. Like clearly there's an issue. Like we let somebody come into where nobody else is supposed to be in that space. How do we fix that? So I do believe the positive side is that, we're saying it so that we can fix it. But, then the other side, the flip side to it is, oh, okay, so you thinking about somebody else. So that's where you was when you said your car broke down, or so then it can lead to some
paranoia. That's that paranoia.
That's me.
And that's because sometimes the paranoia is there because they have been, unhonest, not truthful, cheating or whatever, and so all that paranoia sets in. Because I've been there with that when I did the cell phone towers. The cell phone, you say you're in the west side of Chicago, cell phone towers put you in East Chicago, Indiana.
Yeah.
So and you tell me, them towers don't lie. And I know you didn't leave your phone. So, which one is it? And now you want to confess all your sins. Nah,
so it's just, it just, that communication part, you all, I definitely believe that communication definitely solves and keeps people together. So just, listen, you got to choose ye wisely, and govern yourselves and your relationship and your marriage accordingly. Govern according to what works for you all. You know how you are. You know how your spouse or your mate is. You guys figure that out on what's going to work best on how you proceed with that. But sexual attraction, if you're married, listen, y'all should be just jumping all over each other. Don't give nobody else room to come in there and just slide on in there. They see that y'all got it. Because, people will see that you got a good chemistry with your mate. And they come on in like, oh, I want to win and be like, no, you don't. No, you lying wonder. No, you don't. You won't.
Don't worry about it.
We don't care about what you're wondering about. Go find your own and wonder about how to get you what I got over here. But don't wonder over what we got going on over here. But you guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Please go to our page and like our page at the J Spot. Follow us on Twitter at J Spot. Also follow us on Instagram at the J Spot Radio. And Jay is spelled Jaye. For all you guys so much. Have a great night.
Bye.
Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
Thank you for hitting the J Spot on IntellectualRadio.com.